In Thailand, a Yala, the province, lab test was found to be contaminated, and that yielded 40 cases to be false positives. That and more news from our EBC correspondent in Bangkok, Gila Pablo. Hello, Gila.
Hello, Alma. Good evening.
Good evening, Gila. Good to see you.
Yes, it's nice to see you too.
Yes.
All right.
Your updates
So,
for us? Yes.
yes, Alma, here's our update in regards of the false positives. A second test found all 40 of the newly suspected COVID-19 cases in Yala on Sunday turned out to be false positives, as the Public Health Ministry has decided to run another test at its main lab to leave no room for doubt. Alma CCSA spokesman Dr. Tawisilp said on Monday the second test, conducted by a lab at the Medical Science Center in Songkhla District, came back negative in all 40 cases. But he said the result of those cases would not be confirmed until the third test is run, adding samples will be sent to the Department of Medical Sciences for testing. The sources said there are several factors potentially contributing to false positives, including the possibilities that the equipment had traced samples from old tests or had an unstable run. Alma, the Deputy Public Health Minister, said on Monday a team of investigators has been dispatched to Yala to find out what happened during the testing. He added it could be solution liquids, the interpretation of the test results, or even a machine error. Meanwhile, the CCSA on Monday reported 18 new COVID-19 cases, all of whom are illegal migrants detained in Songkhla district. It is reported that new cases are Rohingya people, including a 10-year-old child whose mother has not been infected with the virus. Alma, Monday was the first day since the outbreak that no cases had been reported among Thai citizens. And as of Monday, the confirmed case tally nationwide stood at 2,987. But as of today, Tuesday, this additional one, so a total of 2,988. And additional of 7 were discharged from the hospital. That's a total of 2,747. 187 remain in the hospital, and 0 deaths. That's a total of 54 deaths. And now let's move on to good news. Experts hail golden year for wildlife. The easing of coral bleaching and absence of tourists due to the COVID-19 pandemic is spurring hopes of restoring years of damage to marine ecosystems. According to the well-known marine scientist and also the deputy head of the Faculty of Fisheries in Kasetsart University, Alma surveys found that during recent years, the corals among the country's extensive coastline have shown signs of severe bleaching. However, this year the problem has substantially improved, with only the corals in some areas displaying pale colors, which is curable early stage of bleaching. The marine scientist said in some years the seawater temperature rose to 30.5 degrees Celsius. But this year, the temperature has not gone up, and as much partly because the rain has arrived earlier and cloudy skies help to lower the temperature of the seawater, and that's very conducive to the coral's health. Mr. Thon said he believed the absence of tourists from marine parks and reduced level of bleaching will contribute in a very significant way to the restoration of the country's marine resources. Meanwhile, Alma officials in Krabi said more rare marine animals has been sighted around the islands in recent weeks as the waters have been left and disturbed by people like the black-tip reef sharks. The Department of the National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation has announced the parks will remain closed indefinitely. Back to you, Alma.
All right. Thank you very much, Gila, for your updates, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, Gila.
Thank you so much, Alma.